in between and amongst the larger antebellum homes are lots of little cottages that were built. Maddie Love Cottage was built in 1885, and it's just darling with this little gingerbread trim. And across the street is another one that's been added onto over the years and just darling. These cottages were the main home where people raised their children. They were shopkeepers and business owners in town. Some of them were built for the same reason we build smaller houses on the side roads and behind our houses and nearby in our neighborhood, so we have a place to put our mamas. Yep. In Columbus, Mississippi, we have always taken care of our mama and them as they get up in age. Down in the South, we didn't always have the space in our townhomes to just add on to put our grandmas or our mamas. And earlier generations, as a younger generation came along, married, and the first child, the first son, filled up the house with his babies, with his family. So cottages were built for the overflow. Sometimes it was for the children, sometimes it was for the elder generation. What's interesting to me, and this is not the reason why this house was built, this actually has a different reason, but that's okay. What's interesting to me is that, in the North, they would just build onto their homes and build little apartments on the back of their houses. And yes, we do that too. But in this particular era of the pre-Civil War era and during the Victorian era, it seemed like we just built a granny flat, a little cottage for our grandmothers and our relatives. So while it's interesting to know that these homes were roomy and fairly spacious in the antebellum and Victorian and Edwardian age, what's fascinating to me is how they tended to the elderly and kept them home and had people help them take care of them in the house.